Hello, another episode of Album Review. Today I am reviewing Speak Now by Taylor Swift, the Taylor's version. I am happy to report that this one is much better than the last one. So number one, mine. I gave this one a 7.6 out of 10. Neat open, good chorus, nice melody, good bridge, nice outro. Just a great start to the album. Okay. Number two, Sparks Fly, 7.3 out of 10. Nice open, good chorus, good bridge. It's just, another good one. 3, Back to December, 6.9 out of 10. Mediocre open. Thing around 56 seconds, that was kind of neat. Neat choral backing, like the music behind the chorus, the instrument stuff. A fine chorus overall. Neat second verse, fine bridge. Not as good as the last two, but still pretty good. Number 4, Speak Now. I gave this one an 8 out of 10. Good opening, extremely good melody, great chorus, a great opening to the second chorus, and a good guitar solo after the second chorus. Pretty good bridge too. So yeah, overall just pretty good. So number 5, Dear John, 6.8 out of 10. Mediocre opening, funny-ish lyrics, nice chorus, good opening to the second chorus, and good bridge. So yeah, pretty good, but could be shorter, be a bit shorter. Number 6, Mean, 6.9 out of 10. Slightly above mediocre opening, has the banjo again. I like the banjo. Has a good chorus and a funny ending to the bridge there. So overall, it's fine, just not as good as the others. Number 7, The Story of Us, 7.2 out of 10. Good opening, good chorus. And she said like the next verse or something, and that kind of reminded me of La Di Da Di Da Di Da Di Deo by Bill Wirtz when he does that. So that's kind of funny. And she also said at the end, which is pretty funny. So 7.2 out of 10. Number 8, Never Grow Up, 6.7 out of 10. Mediocre open, mediocre chorus, mediocre song just in general, but not quite 6.5 mediocre. It's still better than a 6.5 mediocre song. Number 9, Enchanted, 6.9 out of 10. Interesting open, interesting vocal open. Had an interesting chorus, fine bridge, and from like the end of the bridge on, there's a cool thing with Pan, like 2 different recordings of this thing that she's singing, playing in opposite ears. So it kind of feels like stuff is happening around you. It's kind of cool. Overall, just kind of a neat song. That stereo thing is kind of, Pan thing kind of enchanted me, you could say. Number 10, Better Than Revenge, 7.3 out of 10. Interesting opening, interesting open, neat melody, neat chorus, interesting bridge. Just a better than a lot of the prior songs on the album. Number 11, Innocent, 6.9 out of 10. Mediocre open, mediocre vocal open, slightly above mediocre chorus though, and a pretty good bridge. So it's fine. Number 12, Haunted, 7 out of 10. Interesting open. I hear bells in it. It's pretty nice. Neat chorus, mediocre bridge. Yeah, just like a fine song. Number 13, Last Kiss, 6.6 out of 10. Mediocre opening, mediocre chorus, but a good bridge. The bridge was above mediocre, so I 6.6 out of 10, not 6.5. 14, Long Live, that's a 7.2 out of 10. Great open, great vocal open, good vocal open, good chorus, good second verse, mediocre bridge. It's just another pretty fine one. Number 15, Hours, 7.4 out of 10. Good open, quaint chorus, good melody, fine bridge. It's just a kind of neat song. Number 16, Superman, 6.9 out of 10. Neat open, mediocre chorus, good melody. It's a fine song. I'm just not really that into it. 17, Electric Touch. This one's with Fall Out Boy. 7.1 out of 10. Neat open, neat vocal open, fine chorus, mediocre bridge. It's a neat song. Number 18, When Emma Falls in Love. 7.2 out of 10. Great open, great vocal open, neat first verse, fine chorus, fine bridge. It's pretty cool, but it'd be really cool if I had an organ solo. I feel like an organ solo would fit that song pretty well. 19, I Can See You. 8.3 out of 10. Great open, great vocal open, great chorus, cool second verse. Neat mic work, there are like filters on it. I like that. It sounds pretty cool. Neat bridge. So yeah, pretty cool. Number 20, Castles Crumbling. This one is with Hayley Williams. 7.1 out of 10. Quaint open, fine vocal open, slightly above mediocre chorus, mediocre bridge. It's a fine song. Number 21, Foolish One. 7.3 out of 10. Nice opening, neat chorus. It's a fine song. It's better than the last one, definitely, but not that much. And then number 22, Timeless. 7.2 out of 10. Mediocre opening, a funky chorus, like in a bad way. It's just kind of weird, you know. And a mediocre bridge. It's better than Castles Crumbling, but not quite as good as Foolish One. So 7.2 out of 10. Worst to best, it's Last Kiss, Never Grow Up, Dear John, Back to December, and Mean, and Enchanted, and Innocent, and Superman. Those 5 are tied. Haunted, Electric Touch, and Castles Crumbling. Those 2 are tied. The Story of Us, Long Live, and When Emma Falls in Love, and Timeless. Those 4 are tied. Sparks Fly, and Better Than Revenge, and Foolish One. Those 3 are tied. Ours, Mine, Speak Now, I Can See You. Now on to the tier list section. Okay, tier list section. Let's grab the cover. Okay, let's move it up and scale. Grab it. Okay, so I'd say it goes right here. It's definitely better than RAM, but it's not quite as good as the first one. Or the first album, because the first album was shorter. It's still a bit too long for my liking. So that was the tier list section. I'll see you back in the void. That was the tier list section. It's very Taylor overridden at the moment, and it will continue to get more Taylor overridden as time goes on. But yeah, I'm gonna do other artists. I'm just doing through her entire discography before doing that. Never leave a stone unturned. Never know what you might find. So anyways, that was Speak Now by Taylor Swift, my review of it. And I'll see you next time on the next episode of Zantonlan's album review.